Hi there, welcome back to part 2 of the easiest banjo roll, the 7-note roll. It's a thumb, index, middle, thumb, 7-note roll. All of those would be considered eighth notes except the one at the end, which is a quarter note. We were using the song Blue Ridge Cabin Home as an example of how you can use this roll because you're only using the 5th, 3rd, and 1st strings. You can do partial chords with your fretting hand. So a C instead of a 3-fingered C, you can do just a 1-fingered C if you place your ring finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And the D was, of course, a D7th, but we removed the finger that was on the 2nd string because we're not using the 2nd string in our roll, so we don't need it there. And we're left with the middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then your G. Back to your G is open. So Blue Ridge Cabin Home has 2 measures of G, 2 measures of C, 2 measures of D, 2 measures of G. Let's try it at 50 beats per minute.
1,
2, 3, 4. Second part, same as the first. Let's go up to 60 beats a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now eventually, you're going to reach a tempo that it might be going too fast for you. So what happens if you're going real fast, and we'll go up to like 90 beats per minute, for instance. And maybe somebody in the jam just started off the song a little quicker than you're used to playing. What are you going to do? Are you going to just try to keep up and get this kind of sloppy sounding roll? Hopefully not. There's another rhythm technique that's very important for beginners to learn, and that is the classic chop or backbeat. The chop is the part that really makes bluegrass bluegrass. It's what you typically hear the mandolin playing. For instance, in this song, if I was doing a backup, let's say behind the 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would be playing a bass note, usually, or single string on 1. On the 2 count, I'd be doing some type of pinch or chop, as we call it. That's the backbeat. 1 is the downbeat, 2 is the backbeat, 3 is a downbeat, 4 is a backbeat. Now, that's a good definition, simple but effective for what we need right now. Later on in some lessons, we'll get into this whole idea of playing the bass and the pinch, or the downbeat and the backbeat, 1, 2, 3, 4. But all you need when things get going fast and furious and you're not sure if you can hold the roll down, all you need is to worry about getting the backbeat in here, okay? So you can just mute the strings by lightly touching them. Don't push down like you're trying to make a chord, because you might end up with a chord that's not the right one. But just lightly touch the strings here. And in fact, all you need are 2 fingers here. You could even use 1. Let's say we're going to go up the neck here so you get a nice poppy little... I'm at the 18th fret. I believe Jeff told me once that that was a good place to go. But what you want to be careful of is not like at the 12th fret, because that's called a harmonic. There are certain frets on the banjo, 12, 7, 5, and others, where you get a beautiful chimey bell sound. You don't want that. All we want is just a chop. Let me demonstrate the chop at, well, we'll go at 90 beats per minute. We'll see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not quite tight there, right? Kind of caught between a syncopated roll and a straight roll. Now I'm going to chop. Don't even have to worry about what chord I'm on. Just plucking up with these 2 fingers on the first 2 strings while lightly touching at about the 18th fret. And what you're doing there is you're really helping the song, okay? If you look around a jam, you might see the mandolin players doing the exact same thing. They'll have a pick and they'll be strumming downward for the chop, and you'll be plucking upward, but you should both be on the same beat, and it adds that rhythmic backbeat, which is so important for bluegrass music. Okay, let's go back slower a little bit to 60 beats per minute. And we'll finish off here with me showing you how to go back and forth between the roll and the chop. Because you may want to do the roll on the verse, and maybe you want to do the chop on the chorus. Or maybe when the mandolin player, if there's only one mandolin, and they're taking a break, then that's a good time for you to do the chop, regardless of tempo. You don't have to wait till it's too fast for you to do the chop, okay? Let's try it at 60 beats per minute here.
1.
I'll start with a roll.
3, 4.
Here we go into the next part, section. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. If you listen closely, you can hear the guitar on the recording hitting those bass notes. I'll keep the chop going, just listen to it. Now back to the roll. The chop, a new technique. Now in part 3, we're probably going to go to different types of chords. Also, I may, if you'd like to hear this, I could put out a video where it's not me talking at all, just kind of backing tracks and playing the roll and playing the chop back and forth, so you can kind of listen to that and play along with it without anything else other than maybe 4 or 5 different tempos that I can set up. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. But otherwise, hope to see you in the next video, part 3 of the easiest banjo roll.